Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members and staff of the university, diplomats, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. To members of a university, a ceremony for the presentation of awards to its graduates is a particularly important and happy occasion. To all of you, I extend a very warm welcome to this occasion. To diplomats and graduates, I offer congratulations and best wishes. The university's mission commits it to achieving international excellence in education and research. It is also committed to work through partnerships for regional, national and global enrichment. The university's record of achievement, particularly in research, is outstanding. In 1998, the research funding base increased by 12% to a total of about $30 million. The university ranked 9th out of 36 public universities in Australia in terms of its research income. The Australian Research Council is one of the peak grant bodies in Australia. In 1998, the university had the highest success rate of all the Australian universities in the competitive bidding for research grants. The university has 13 research centres and institutes, over 50 research programs of international repute, and nearly 900 research masters and Doctor of Philosophy candidates. I think you'll agree it's an exceptional performance. It's a performance across all faculties and reflects the quality of the research being conducted by the university staff. More generally, these achievements are also significant because good research feeds into teaching, which at the University of Newcastle reflects cutting-edge technologies. Education today is about the acquisition of lifelong learning skills, and for all of our graduates today, this is a beginning, not the end. I believe that our diplomats and graduates this evening will make, in the future, significant contributions in the local, national, and in the case of some, international community. I take this opportunity to remind those receiving their testaments this evening that as diplomats and graduates of the university, you automatically become members of Convocation. You thus join more than 45,000 other graduates and have an opportunity through elected representatives to become involved in the governance and the development of the university. I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to present the university's awards for excellence in teaching.
Chancellor, the University of Newcastle's Award for Excellence in Teaching scheme was established in 1992 to encourage and reward the development of creative approaches to teaching which would stimulate and facilitate student learning either generally or for particular concepts or methodologies. The scheme reflects the university's acknowledgement of the importance of teaching as one of its major responsibilities, and it is a statement of our commitment to continuous improvement in this activity. Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting to you Ms. Jennifer Allen, who is a lecturer in the Faculty of Education. She is to receive a University Award for Excellence in Teaching. Ms. Allen's teaching philosophy is best summarised in the W.B. Yeats quotation, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." In promoting teaching excellence, Ms. Allen's journey has been an exceptional one. It is characterised by her belief in the importance of not only the learning process, but the value of the students in that process. Her passion for teaching has certainly lit many fires of learning, and her enthusiasm, interest, vitality and appreciation of the needs of students has continually kindled those fires. Ms. Allen believes that good teaching is founded in the belief that teachers should be agents of change, and that together as socially critical and informed educators, we should make a difference to our professional, cultural and societal context. Her emphasis on critical thinking, student autonomy and student-centred responses to learning epitomise her involvement in an empowering and challenging pedagogy. In pursuing this goal, Jennifer Allen has continually provided innovative approaches to the learning and teaching experience. Most recently, this has culminated in a unique synthesis of integrated technologies and flexible delivery. Chancellor, Ms. Jenny Allen. Secondly, I have pleasure in presenting to you Dr. Shen Chen. Dr. Chen is a senior lecturer in the Faculty of Education, and he is also to receive a University Award for Excellence in Teaching. Dr. Shen Chen's teaching philosophy is based on the wisdom of the ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius, who said, "Never be tired of learning, nor wearied of teaching." Dr. Chen's journey to excellence in teaching is a remarkable one and is characterised by his belief in the importance of learning. Dr. Chen believes that good teaching is based on the full understanding of the student's culture of learning. Being aware of his own cultural background, his students' cultural background, the culture of learning in the classroom, and the cultural changes in society have all been a priority in his learning for teaching. Another learning priority has been the willingness to make any changes in the contents of subjects, the structure of courses, or the approaches to teaching that are required in order to meet the needs of students and society. In 1983, Dr. Chen was awarded an International Teaching Fellowship for Outstanding Excellence as an Educator from China by the Victorian Government in Australia. The following years in Australia document the journey of him as an educator who has tirelessly worked to adapt and to respond to the needs of students in a new culture of this country. Chancellor Dr. Shen Chen. And I now have pleasure in presenting to you Mr. Anthony Williams. He is from the Learning and Development Program of the Information and Education Services Division of the University, and he is also to receive a University Award for Excellence in Teaching. Mr. Williams has a wide experience of teaching at this university, having taught in a number of the degree programs that we offer. His ability to be effective in such diverse teaching situations stems from his interest in and ability to be an effective curriculum developer. Mr. Williams' curriculum development practice is based on the philosophy of the 3 R's of teaching: respect, relevancy, and reflectivity. Respect for students and their learning needs and the issues that they have. Relevancy of content in the relationship to the students' current and future needs as professionals. And the ability to reflect on this practice of teaching and evaluate its effectiveness. Anthony Williams' teaching ability is not only recognised by this university, but also by other Australian universities. He has received a visiting teaching fellowship at Edith Cowan University and an invitation to teach in Mauritius as part of an AusAid program. This university has acknowledged Mr. Williams' curriculum development capabilities, and this is the prime reason for his recent transfer from the Faculty of Science and Maths to the Learning and Development Program. Chancellor, Mr. Williams.
I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Economics and Commerce to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Business. Charlotte Jacobson. Mark Sen. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Economics. Paul O'Neill. Jason Siu. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Economics and Commerce.
I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Education to present diplomates and graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Design and Technology, Andrew Heath. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education Mathematics, Teresa O'Brien. Kerry Thompson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Physical and Health Education, Benjamin Bryant. Ty Purnell. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Physical and Health Education with Honours Class 2, Division 2, Andrew Kilgore. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Physical and Health Education with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Nicole O'Brien. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education Primary, Alison Hassan. Chris Hassan. Robert Jordan. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Social Sciences, Philip Williamson. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Special Education, Michelle Queenan. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the award of Diploma in Education Primary, Kristen Dyball. Leah Haddon. Glendon Smith. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate for the combined award of Diploma in Education Primary and Bachelor of Arts. This candidate has studied for both awards simultaneously, Lee Elvo. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the award of the Diploma in Education Primary with Merit, Cassandra Adams. Kylie Cannon. Melissa Cullen. Narelle Warren. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Education Secondary. Trent Bailey. Helen Battalana. Vivienne Bowanek. Roy Capiteo. Peter Flynn. Linda Freeman. Jane Hayden. Jade Ho. Melanie Malcolm. Natalie Miller. Anthony Snadden. Michelle Vangelov. Stuart Walsh. Justin Wellborn. Adele Williams. Amanda Williams. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Education Secondary with Merit. Susan Bradley. David Campbell. Mark Costa. Laurie Jane Dagwell. Megan Fletcher. Jody Grieve. Mark Hopkins. Denise Lepshy. Jane McCartney. Leanne Parker. Carleen Sargent. Fiona Watton. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of diplomats and graduates from the Faculty of Education.
I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Computer Science, Lyndon Graham Ainsworth. Richard Bowen. Cole Butterworth. Michael Campbell. Brent Dorringham. Amanda Helps. Sandra Jensen. Troy Jodzio. Bill Keir. Ko Zhang Yi. Duncan Mackay. Scott Mazzala. Christopher Powell. Andrew Quinan. David Quint. Robert Sproul. Neil Starr. Adam Van Dyke. Andrew White. Robert Williams. Philip Young. Chancellor, I present to you graduates for the award of combined degrees of Bachelor of Computer Science and Bachelor of Mathematics. These graduates have studied for both awards simultaneously. Benjamin Black. Joel Fenwick. Christopher Ucho. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Computer Science and Bachelor of Science. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Robin Stacey. Chancellor, a university medal may be awarded to a candidate who has achieved first-class honours and displayed outstanding ability. In assessing ability, the graduate's record throughout the whole degree course is taken into account. In addition to achieving consistently high grades and a total absence of failures, the graduate must have completed at least half of their degree requirements at this university. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Computer Science with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, David Thompson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Shane Aglin. Belinda Burns. Simon Light. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 2, Division 2. Aaron Cottrell. Jeffrey Walker. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 2, Division 2 and Bachelor of Science. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Paul Bullock. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 2, Division 1. Edwin Burwood. Justin Cresp. Michael Clegis. Kieran Moore. Anthony South. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 1. Amber Douglas. Moira Jewell. Lisa Goodwin. Rodney Hitchens. David Perry. Diane Pope. Matthew Potter. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal. Jeffrey Boddy. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 1 and Bachelor of Science. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Simon Dodds. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Mathematics and Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Murray Height. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Abdul Bari. David Barker. Lachlan Bates. Ian Bolton. Frank Butler. Linton Cronk. Scott Dowd. Brooke Ewers. Dean Garrett. Andrew Hargrave. Michael Hector. Darren Jackson. Tony Lickus. David McGrath. Shannon McIntyre. Adam McKenzie. Shane Morrissey. Paul Robinson. Matthew Wickens. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 2. Nicholas Deemer. Heather Ellis. Joseph Gorsey. Darren Gearing. Shane Green. Colin James. Jason Laverty. John McClymont. Mary Jane Piggott. Ross Poideman. Damien Schaefer. Benson Simpson. Sam Walker. Linda Wyburn. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 1. Justin Fitzpatrick Barr. Simon Gerrish. Sean Newton-Thompson. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of combined degrees of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with honours Class 2 Division 1 and Bachelor of Surveying with honours Class 2 Division 2. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Michael Bogan. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with Honours Class 2 Division 1 and Bachelor of Surveying with Honours Class 2 Division 1. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Stuart Pennington. Chancellor, I present to you graduates for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with Honours Class 1. William Gray. Matthew Helinski. Darren Salt. Guy Schweitzer. Bradley Wilkes. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal. Timothy Neville. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering. Lupcho Manev. Brian Swain. Koon Yap. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering with Honours Class 2 Division 2. Shane Ayers. Darren Fraser. Bradley Schrader. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering with Honours Class 2 Division 1. Benjamin Bastian. David Jenkins. Ian McLeod. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Computer Science and Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering with Honours Class 2 Division 1. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Edmund Lai. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering with Honours Class 1, John Dunbar. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Peter Delors. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering, Scott Byatt. Jay Fitzsummons. Lee McMillan. Troy Morris. Jason Paget. Julia Riley. Brian Whitburn. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 2. Scott Baldwin. Martin Bowman. Benjamin Jice. Amy Lonergan. Shivani Mathur. Daniel Newton. Ben Vine. Adrian Wills. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 1. Robert Jacobs. Ryan Walker. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of the combined degrees of Bachelor of Mathematics and Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 1. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Sean Baldwin. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 2. Brent Kerry. Kelly Palmer. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 1. Cameron Evans. Andrew Frost. Sarah Hughes. Andrew Lau. Gary Mulhern. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Environmental Engineering with honours Class 1. Fiona Atkins. Justin Bell. Joseph Davis. Alison Muse. Alison Monkley. Shane Scott. Matthew Simpson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Engineering. Jason Hogue. Bronson Symes. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 1. Duncan Byrne. Michael Fitzgerald. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering. David Armour. Richard Arvanesian. John Bonnet. Curtis Bozzerio. Frederick Diachi. Aaron Ferenc. Stephen Gothard. Glenn Harris. Peter Holloway. Kenneth Holwell. Ian Humphreys. Benjamin Kendall. Lee Koutsos. Jeremy Montague. Michael Nelson. Robert Shafiq. Rhett Tubbs. Roger Vanderwyk. Matthew Worth. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with honours Class 2, Division 2. Mark Hector. Richard Joel. Peter Knott. Ka Ho Tam. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with Honours Class 2, Division 1. Stephen Barrett. Sam Behrens. Adam Peaty. Robert Taylor. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with Honours Class 1. Paul Henry. Colin Kirkwood. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Francis Donnelly. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Surveying, Leonard Allen. Bethany Arnott. Scott Barker. Vanessa Brown. Benjamin Buckland. Stephen Carter. Rachel Gibbs. Michael Gray. Shane Lawrence. Shane Lee. Nigel MacDonald. Stephen Ormerod. Christopher Sharp. Eric Smith. Brian Southall. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Surveying with Honours Class 2, Division 2. Shannon Dawson. Matthew Hines. Andrew Isaac. Alison Menton. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Surveying with Honours Class 2, Division 1. Stephen Barr. Peter Coombs. Justin Kell. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Surveying with Honours Class 1. Andrew McNamara. Carl Robertson. Mark Shaw. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate for the award of combined degrees of Bachelor of Surveying with Honours Class 1 and Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering with Honours Class 1. This graduate has studied for both awards simultaneously. Adrian Ripsamen. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who has satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Computer Science. Upapal Dora. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who has satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Computer Science with Merit. Catherine Warren. Chancellor, I'm now particularly pleased to present to you the first 6 graduates of the Master of Engineering Practice Bulk Solids Handlings course. 5 of these are also the first graduates from the university's offering of this program in South Africa. This program is one of the outcomes of the Australian Research Council funding of the Key Centre for Bulk Solids and Particulate Technologies. The funding for the Key Centre was won in a highly competitive situation. Amongst other activities of the Centre, there has been the development of this Master's program, which now has in excess of 30 candidates enrolled, half of whom are in South Africa and attend lectures delivered by our staff in South Africa. This award is also noteworthy in that it is the first truly joint award of 2 universities in Australia. Our partner in this award and in the Key Centre is the University of Wollongong. The nature of this course and its joint recognition by the 2 universities is one more example of the university's innovative approach to education. Chancellor, I present to you Adam Baranowski. Warren Matthews. Matthew Norrington. Jacob van der Westhuizen. Andreas Weed. Jerzy Wroblewski. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Engineering Science in Industrial Systems, Ivor Dessa. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Information Technology. These are also the first graduates in this program. Michael Hanson. Sarah Vaughan. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Engineering.
I call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research to present Research Higher Degree graduates.
Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a prescribed program of study, principally of research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of the research is the principal basis of examination. The degree is only awarded if the thesis makes a significant and an original contribution to knowledge and to our understanding of the field of knowledge with which it is concerned. Today, the University is proud to honour Doctor of Philosophy graduates who have satisfied these rigorous criteria for the award of the degree. Chancellor, I present to you David Channon, Bachelor of Computer Science with honours of this University. Dr. Channon's thesis is entitled Aspects of Translation Look-Aside Buffer Design for Large Memory Systems. Chancellor, Dr. Channon. Chancellor, I present to you Ross Granger, Bachelor of Engineering of the University of Sydney. Dr. Granger's thesis is entitled Connections Between Estimation and Control. Chancellor, Dr. Granger. Chancellor, I present to you Shushil Gupta, Master of Science of Maharshi Dayan Sarawati University. Dr. Gupta's thesis is entitled The Ash Fusibility Characteristics of Thermal Coal. Chancellor, Dr. Gupta. Chancellor, I present to you Catherine Hughes, Bachelor of Engineering of the University of New South Wales. Dr. Hughes' thesis is entitled Hydrology of a Disturbed Estuarine Wetland, Hunter River, Australia, Field Investigation, Process Modelling and Management Implications. Chancellor, Dr. Hughes. Chancellor, I present to you Hemantha Pereira, Bachelor of Science of Peradeniya University and Master of Engineering of the Asian Institute of Technology. Dr. Pereira's thesis is entitled The Hydrogeomorphic Modelling of Saturation Excess Runoff Generation. Chancellor, Dr. Pereira. Chancellor, I present to you Richard Webber, Bachelor of Computer Science with honours of this University. Dr. Webber's thesis is entitled Finding the Best Viewpoints for Three-Dimensional Graph Drawings. Chancellor, Dr. Webber. Chancellor, I present to you Han Zai, Master of Science of Wuhan University of Technology. Dr. Zai's thesis is entitled A Study of the Behaviour of Face Shell-Bedded Hollow Concrete Masonry under Axial and Eccentric Compression. Chancellor, Dr. Zai. Chancellor, I present to you Tongmeng Zhao, Bachelor of Engineering of Dalian University of Technology and Master of Engineering of Tsinghua University. Dr. Zhao's thesis is entitled Vorticity and Temperature Dissipation Rate Measurements in Grid Turbulence. Chancellor, Dr. Zhao. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of research higher degree candidates.
I now call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to present the Exceptional Service Medal.
Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting to you Mr. Ronald William Goodhue, who is to receive an Exceptional Service Medal. Chancellor, Mr. Ron Goodhue began a 38-year career at the University College, Newcastle, which was then, of course, a college of the University of New South Wales, in 1958. He was first appointed as a laboratory attendant in the School of Electrical Engineering whilst he was studying part-time towards his degree as a Bachelor of Engineering. In 1965, after graduating, Mr. Goodhue began teaching in the field of electrical engineering. However, his passion for the practical aspects of running the laboratory program led him to accept the first appointment in the university to the position of laboratory manager in 1968. He also had a keen desire to improve the university environment for both students and staff, and he progressively became more and more involved in faculty-wide initiatives. This led to his appointment in 1989 as the Faculty of Engineering's Technical Services Manager. It was during this time that the university began to make its first widespread use of computers. Mr. Goodhue had a great interest in computing, and he was pivotal in introducing to the Faculty of Engineering this new technology. He laid the foundations for the sophisticated information technology infrastructure that now exists in that faculty. He also provided outstanding service to staff and to students in areas of training and troubleshooting as he helped them to overcome their apprehension in using this new technology. Mr. Goodhue prepared detailed manuals which he gave freely to staff, and he became a specialist on Macintosh hardware and associated software packages. When electronic mail was introduced across the university, Mr. Goodhue worked tirelessly to deliver a university-wide training program. He saw the enormous value of this program as an effective communication tool, and he oversaw the installation and the training as the new versions were released. To provide ongoing support, Mr. Goodhue established a user group, and he prepared a regular newsletter which was circulated to users to provide tips and updates. Mr. Goodhue was the driving force behind the establishment of the university's website, and he was instrumental in setting up and developing all of the web-based campus-wide information system that we now have. By lending his expertise in this way, he contributed significantly to the initiatives well beyond the scope of his position within the Faculty of Engineering. Mr. Goodhue believes strongly in the excellence of the University of Newcastle. He's one of our true believers, and he contributed to this excellence through his own service. He was innovative and attentive to detail, and he was the consummate diplomat when dealing with sensitive issues. He has made an exceptional contribution to the implementation and use of information technology within the university, and he has provided support way beyond that could have been expected. Chancellor, in 1997, the Council of the University resolved to establish an Exceptional Service Medal. The medal is to be awarded by Council, and it is, quotes, to recognise exceptional and sustained contributions by a staff member, a former staff member, or a member of the community towards some aspect of the university's activities. Chancellor, it is my great pleasure to present to you Ronald William Goodhue, a Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical, of the University of New South Wales, for the award of the Exceptional Service Medal of this university.
We will now have a musical interlude presented by the University of Newcastle Choir. They will sing Gaudeum Asigatur and the 12 Days of Uni. Thank you very much, the University of Newcastle Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Joe Herbertson to deliver the occasional address. Dr. Herbertson is the General Manager of the Centre for Metallurgy and Resource Processing at BHP Research and Technology Development. In this role, it is Dr. Herbertson's responsibility to achieve the long-term viability and growth of the steel industry through technology and innovation. Amongst many other things, Dr. Herbertson has led the research and pilot plant activities to establish the technical viability of strip casting, now in its commercialisation stage. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Dr. Joe Herbertson.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the honour of asking me to address this important event. I've decided to share some personal thoughts with you rather than talk about technology or business. Today is an occasion where all of you who are graduating and the parents and friends who have supported you can take justifiable pride in the enormous effort in achieving your degrees. You should also feel a real sense of privilege in benefiting from higher education. And with this comes the responsibility to behave professionally and put your knowledge to good use. It's also an occasion, I think, that warrants a pause of reflection. A degree ceremony is a symbol of transition. For those of you who are graduating, a transition from student to citizen. But for your parents as well, this often represents the end of a phase and the transition from guardian to what? Hopefully to friend. Transition brings mixed emotions and some trepidation. What is in store in the next phase of my life? Change is inevitable, but the outcome is not. Will we be able to successfully embrace the challenges ahead and cope with the change? In the bigger scheme of things, you are truly graduates for the new millennium, which I think will become a symbol for a profound transition and transformation that again is inevitable and unpredictable. There are the environmental issues associated with climate change, industrialisation, population growth, that challenge the ability of our natural systems to cope. Social coherence is threatened by the widening gap between the haves and the have-nots, and manifests sadly in such things as youth suicide and drug addiction rates. On the economic side, the Asian meltdown may turn out to be a temporary phenomenon or the first signs of widening crisis within the global financial systems. There is room for both optimism and pessimism, but the salient point in this context is that no one really knows. Politically and socially, we are seeing in the Balkans and even closer to home behaviour that deserves the description of barbarism. On a global scale, the challenge now is the most fundamental one: whether our economic, industrial and social behaviours are sustainable. I personally do not see any cause for taking positive outcome for granted. The stakes are extremely high between sustainability or deep crisis, and a lot rests on the shoulders of your generation. To embrace this challenge, which responsible citizens hopefully are compelled to do, will mean a transformation in the way we think and what we do in very practical sense. And this reflects the education and engineering mix of you who are graduating this evening. To avoid being overwhelmed by the scale of these issues, we need to translate our concerns into specific actions in areas where we can make a difference. There are no easy answers, and I offer no solutions, and I suspect there is no single solution. But one of the first steps in finding the pathways to sustainability is accepting accountability for our own behaviour. My vision is of a sustainable industrial development based on responsible individuals who can blossom as human beings while committing some energy to the common good. This is economic advancement without social disintegration or an environmental disaster. The mission includes harnessing the power of engineering and scientific excellence, integrity and innovation, working in cross-functional and multidisciplinary teams and across organisational boundaries to achieve total system solutions, taking the education initiatives which underpin the principles of sustainable development, and seeking collaboration between industries, communities and governments to secure real outcomes. Talk of working towards the common good has, unfortunately, I think, become unfashionable. I think it is high time that dreaming about and acting for a better world becomes very much back into fashion. The challenge of creating a sustainable future is both threatening and exciting. Early signs are that those companies which embrace the concept are improving their business performance and unlocking enthusiasm and motivation amongst their employees. Taking a fresh total system view of things promotes innovation. We shouldn't underestimate or be defensive about the creativity that can be unleashed when people start pulling together towards honourable outcomes, which transcend self-interest. This is an issue which can bridge the generations. After all, it is fundamentally about what legacy we pass from one generation to the next. My kids were proud when they saw I was grappling at work with what sustainability means for a resource company. In their minds, sustainability had been a concern for student conferences and greenies and not for middle-aged managers in a corporation. Translating the broad challenges of sustainable development into practical activity for me and my colleagues at BHP Research has included exploring new ways to make iron and steel with less or no net CO2 emissions and with little or no slag dumping, whilst at the same time requiring less capital investment and achieving economic viability. Under the leadership of Dr. Lewis Whibley, who will be familiar to many of you in this university, we have developed a world-class life cycle analysis and technico-economic modelling capability which helps us take a total systems perspective. These give us the tools to shift the debate from the emotional and the anecdotal to the analytical and to identify the breakthrough areas that really will make a difference. We have identified opportunities to convert blast furnace slag into cement for construction applications and for mine backfill. The greenhouse credits are about 1 tonne of CO2 per tonne of slag converted to cement by replacing conventional cement clinker production, which has high CO2 emissions associated with calcining. This corresponds to no less than 1 million tonnes of CO2 per year, saving from a typical integrated steelworks like that in Port Kembla, if the cement markets can be developed. We've pursued methods for removing methane from coal mine seam gas and ventilation, which is important, since methane has 20 times the global warming potential of CO2. We are working with state forests to develop strategies for sequestering CO2 by managed forestry to balance steelworks emissions. We're also exploring longer-term opportunities to utilise charcoal as a renewable energy and reductant source and as a complement to coal. We are committed to establishing and improving the environmental credentials of coal. We're at the forefront of developing new direct strip casting technology which will reduce energy consumption and enable a greater proportion of steel to be made by recycled scrap. Sustainability means embracing the concept of product stewardship. There are accelerating trends in the marketplace for greener products. Life cycle perspectives has helped us defend high steel level usages in the Green Olympics. Education plays a critical role in the marketplace. We've developed for the International Iron and Steel Institute an architect's decision support tool to help them improve the environmental credentials of their work. This is a user-friendly computer package based on interactive use of case studies. Similarly, we've developed a School Kids LCA to allow young people to investigate the impacts of their lifestyles, including transportation, how they get to and from school, housing, packaging, recycling, consumerism and so on. So they can actually understand these impacts, and we've involved local schools in this initiative. Back on the more general level, I'd like to comment on 2 issues that in my opinion will make the search for sustainability more challenging. Firstly, there's the current sway of economic rationalism in public debate. Economic rationalism promotes self-interest, not the common good, and drives towards sectional solutions, not total system solutions. The overall outcome is left to the invisible hand of the market, thereby depersonalising the responsibility for outcomes. Market forces, technology and globalisation are not abstract, uncontrollable processes, but real people making real decisions and taking real actions. A sustainable future demands, in my opinion, people accepting accountability for the consequences of their behaviour at any level. I'm certainly in favour of understanding and managing the economic fundamentals of your business. I'd be out of a job if I didn't. But when elevated to an ism, it lacks balance and integrity. Sustainable development will be built on the balance of economic, environmental and social factors. We need to advance simultaneously on all these fronts, not one at the expense of the other. Secondly, I'd like to make a comment about the information technology revolution. I'm certainly not a Luddite advocating the denial of computer power, and I certainly congratulate warmly the graduates in computing and information technology. But the information technology revolution is just that, an exponential increase in the flow of information, but not of wisdom. In the context of creating a new future, it is wisdom that will be at a premium. Wisdom requires reflection and contemplation and listening to the silence. The information technology revolution in this philosophical context is like a bombardment of noise. John Ralston Saul has highlighted 6 human qualities which together can underpin personal equilibrium and citizen-based democracy. Both personal equilibrium and democracy are, in my mind, a precondition for confronting and embracing the change and uncertainty which is inevitable in the period ahead. These same facets are also a prerequisite for a sustainable development. The human qualities Saul has emphasised are common sense, creativity, ethics, intuition, memory, and reason. When applied in balance, they can form some sort of public filter. When exploited singly, they can be justification for intolerance, ideology, abstraction or passivity. When applied together, humans can blossom as individuals and as active participants in society. The balance between these human qualities is like listening to a 6-stringed instrument. Economic rationalism, for instance, relies heavily on reason, but I fear at the expense of common sense, ethics, memory and probably intuition and creativity. When the rich complexities of human existence are reduced to dollars and cents, it is like listening to a 1-string guitar. To push this musical metaphor a little further, Debussy said music is the space between the notes. With respect to my earlier comments on information technology, wisdom is the space between the facts. In the same sense, someone described education as what you are left with when you have forgotten everything you learned at school. In this context, of course, your education is not completed with graduation, but only just beginning. You have learnt to sift information, to question, to probe below perceptions. Education is about developing consciousness, building on your own strengths, and seeing things in a broader perspective. I can now conclude where I started. Today is an occasion where you can take justifiable pride in your achievements and be thankful for the privilege of education. You should now go on and embrace the responsibilities that come with this and put your knowledge to good use, to put something back in and help the millennium off to a good start. Play an active and dynamic role in society, and don't forget to take time off for some solitude and reflection. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Herbertson, for your speech with that eloquent plea for balance in all that we do. Thank you very much indeed. I now have great pleasure in inviting Mr. Murray Height to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council and staff of the University, fellow graduates and diplomats, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we are, in the light at the end of the tunnel. The ceremony marking our achievement of completing university. This graduation ceremony is a very symbolic event for each of us on many different levels. From a purely official perspective, the handing over our papers and testimonials symbolises official recognition of satisfying course requirements. This, of course, represents our licence to be employed and to make a career in each of our chosen professions. The chance to start earning some real money and making your way in life are certainly worthwhile and seemingly distant goals that can be realised with this official confirmation. However, this ceremony symbolises far more subtle and perhaps more significant milestones. At a personal level, the conferring of these awards is recognition of the hard work, determination and perseverance that each of us has shown in our studies to be here now. Today is not only a symbol of past endeavours though, it also opens a path into the future. Many exciting opportunities await us: industrial employment, public service, research or further study, and many other opportunities for satisfying and rewarding employment. Also, the chance for travel and exciting new experiences are there for us. Our achievements have opened up many different avenues for us to explore. However, at a far more profound level, this graduation celebrates a fundamental change in each of us during our university life: our education. Regardless of our chosen field of study, since our first day at university we have been exposed to facts, laws, ideas and theories that we have learnt to absorb, contemplate and finally understand. When stated like that, the road to learning sounds like an open stretch of freeway, but as we all know, the path to knowledge is nearly always scattered with chicanes and hairpin bends. Over the years, the subjects and teachings have progressed from familiarisation and basics through to advanced topics and self-directed learning. This is a transition that has broadened our intellectual horizons and has developed in each of us the capacity to seek out the essence at the heart of problems with a critical mind and to extend into new areas with confidence to teach ourselves. These are potent and powerful skills that will be with us long after the hard-won formulas, derivations and constants have dissolved from our memories. Upon reflection, our transformation through our university education is as remarkable as that of a caterpillar to a butterfly. In order to develop a change of this magnitude requires some significant forces. The role of lecturers and instructors in our education has been critical in nurturing our understanding from basics through to the advanced, and teaching nothing less than a new way to approach and think about the world. It is a tribute to the quality of teaching at this university that these qualities can be fostered so effectively in such a short period of time. The university has also played a significant role by providing the resources, such as the libraries and laboratories, that have allowed foundation ideas to be built on and reinforced to give structure and comprehension to our learning. We have been very fortunate to have been part of faculties that resound with high standards of teaching and quality facilities. University is, of course, much more than a domain where theories and textbooks rule our development. This campus has been a wholesome environment filled with numerous personal and social experiences. Our memories of O-balls and bands at the bar on the hill may sometimes be a little bit hazy, but they have been times of laughter and friendship. The range of opportunities for cultural, political, artistic and sporting endeavours at this university that seemed so daunting to begin with, and yet soon became a rewarding and positive part of uni life for many of us. These opportunities have been an important part of our personal growth over the years and have been a focal point for forging friendships across faculty boundaries and for building personal confidence, social awareness and tolerance. These qualities are a little difficult to quantify in terms of HECS repayments, yet have been so important to our overall education. The opportunity to become a balanced and well-rounded individual is often difficult in our specialised and lightning fast society. Yet this is the essence and enlightenment that universities have always strived to foster. A university that actively promotes and develops both academic and personal growth in its students can have nothing other than a profoundly beneficial impact on individuals and in turn the wider community. We are fortunate to have been part of just such an institution that can see its place as something more than a production line for job entry cards, but rather as a builder of character and an energetic centre of community spirit. The intellectual achievements of our education at this university that we celebrate today will be our box of tricks that we take into the world and our professional strength. However, it will be our personal balance and social awareness that will complement our knowledge. Indeed, our abilities to apply theory and fundamental ideas will be the key to each of our professions. However, it will be our desire to use our creativity, inventiveness and imagination that will give direction to classical knowledge and allow us to successfully meet the challenges of the future and make a truly positive contribution to Australia and the world. On behalf of the graduates and diplomats here today, I wish to formally thank the University of Newcastle and each of the faculties represented here today for providing a wonderful environment for us to learn and thrive in. To the academic and support staff, we thank you for your dedication and assistance during our educational journey. And finally, a warm thank you to our families and friends for your love, support and understanding over the last few years. Today you share our celebration. As we embark on our future voyage, our happy memories of university will be a strong and guiding presence. Let us celebrate today our graduation and look forward to the future, for each of us can be truly proud of our achievements. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Haidt, for your speech. The notion of caterpillar to butterfly is a pretty accurate one for the academic world, isn't it? If you cast your eyes here on the stage. The more senior the academic, the more brilliantly the coloured butterfly becomes. I would now like to declare this ceremony concluded. May I invite all present to join us for a cold drink in the marquee adjoining the Great Hall. I'm afraid with tonight's weather it might be a very cold drink. But the University Union also invites you to make your way afterwards to the Shortland Union building where Devonshire tea will be served. You will also be able to order photographs, have your testamers framed and view a range of university memorabilia for sale. And that is the end of my sales pitch for today. I can recommend them to you.